Dabo Sweeney's Clemson Tigers turned in one of their worst efforts in years last weekend against Louisville at home. They lost for the first time ever to Louisville since the Cardinals have joined the ACC. And also, beyond the 12-point margin, they were never in that game completely outclassed. Clemson will try to rebound against Virginia Tech as a 6.5-point favorite. We got Steve Merrill on the line from Wager Talk to help us break it all down. And again, Steve, Clemson was undefeated in the ACC. They now have one loss, so they need some help. And they go to Blacksburg, a difficult place to play.
It is. And, I referenced the game earlier on the Miami channel when we were talking about the Miami of Florida Georgia Tech game, how, Miami's fortunate to be undefeated. And, of course, the team that was on the other end of that was Virginia Tech back that last Saturday in September, over a month ago, that high-scoring loss. But they bounced back and won 3 straight since. They've gone 3-1 to last 4. Of course, the most recent loss was against a decent Syracuse team, but that was still as a 4-point road favorite. So bad loss there overall. We'll see if Tech can bounce back. I still think they're an underrated team. And I've talked about this a lot, how losses linger more sometimes than big wins. Sometimes the letdown happens after a tough loss. And I think Clemson thinks they're ready to play, but that was a tough one. That was their second loss of the season. Obviously, their first in conference play, as you mentioned. And this is a dangerous, hostile environment to be traveling into. And then on top of that, I do think the line is too high. In fact, my 10,000 game simulation favors Clemson on average by just about 1.5 points in this game. So we'll take the extra 5 points of line value here and take Tech almost getting a full touchdown, where actually they're getting more than a touchdown minus the extra point. We'll call it 6.5, though. I like Virginia Tech in this one. I think there is some value with the Hokies.
All right, everyone. You know the deal. Steve not only majors in college football, but the NFL and the NBA. So you've got metrics from him and prognostications every day on wagertalk.com. Get on over there, check out Steve's work. And then, of course, the Under the Radar selection right here at the Voice of College Football, exclusive to us. We appreciate Steve doing that for us. You can catch it on YouTube as a premium member or on patreon.com/Mark Rogers TV. College football is even more exciting with some action on the line. And the games are even better when you're cashing in. And the Voice of College Football is the place to be to get the greatest value. Let's start with my picks. 75% against the money line, 58% against the spread. I've got a 40-year track record. In fact, in 2023, at $100 played per game, you would have netted over $9,300. And guess what? I'm just the warm-up act. Steve Merrill, our ace in the hole, show stopper from Wager Talk. 6 years with the Voice of College Football, over 30 years in the industry. Steve gives us analysis on all the big games, but you can't miss Steve's weekly Under the Radar pick, which went 21-5 against the spread the last 2 seasons. I repeat, 21-5 against the spread. You also get picks from some of our top analysts here at the Voice of College Football, including Steve Dace and Matt Zemek. Become a YouTube channel member or Patreon member for just $99 per month. Go to the main channel on YouTube, click join, and select the betting tier. Do the same thing on Patreon. Make 2024 a winner now.